stocks. Inflation fears, including those dealing with food, particularly dragging on U.S. equities today, although some buying coming in late in the trading session. Let's go to Deborah Kostroun, who has all the details from the New York Stock Exchange. Deborah.
Thanks a lot, Pimm. Yes, we did get that last-minute push to move at least the Dow Jones Industrial Average higher, and that last-minute push literally in the last 5 minutes of trading. So the Dow now up for 8 days in a row. But all day today, inflation, that was really the key theme, and the concern is that inflation is picking up around the world. Emerging markets also down for a fifth day on this inflation concern. And if you compare the emerging markets and how they're doing this year versus the S&P, emerging markets down 3.7%. That's the line obviously going down, but the S&P here is up 5%. So definitely a very divergent situation there. Now, inflation expectations really increasing after China raising their interest rates by a quarter point yesterday. And of course, a lot of concern about food inflation around the world. Here in the U.S., what we've been seeing, corn, wheat, and soybeans at their highest price since 2008. And that expectation is corn may remain high, and that will certainly impact not only livestock, but also higher meat prices for consumers, Pimm.
All right, now, Deborah, just turn your attention to technology for a moment, because Hewlett-Packard announced today that it is going to begin selling a new tablet computer, some smartphones, but Apple seems to be pretty unfazed by Hewlett-Packard's tablet introduction.
You know, they certainly do, mainly because 14% of their revenue last quarter actually coming from all their tablets. But Apple getting into a new business, and their new business is they may actually be making televisions. That's according to the New York Post. Piper Jaffray analyst Gene Munster saying that Apple could be setting its sights on flat panel televisions. And this comes, of course, as there's this big push towards internet-ready TVs. And there's talk that Steve Jobs has already invested $3.9 billion in deals with manufacturing facilities, also supply sources for the LCD displays. And the talk is that Apple will release a HD TV by the end of next year. Now, the Post says that if Apple does indeed break into the television market, it estimates that they could sell as many as 1.4 million TVs next year. And we are talking about the big ones, Pimm. We're talking about the 50-inch TV. So big TVs there and big ideas from Apple.
50-inch televisions.
Yep.
I thought we already have enough televisions. No, no one can have enough televisions. All right. Thank you very much. Deborah Kostroun reporting from the New York Stock Exchange.